Greetings, Sanitation Film fans. It's Thomas L here. It's Thursday, and that means it's time to talk about the new movies opening this week. Now, the first film that's pretty much out this week is just got released yesterday, and that is Annabelle Comes Home. Now, I did my review for Annabelle Comes Home, which is on my YouTube page, and like I said in my review, I thought it was pretty decent. Wasn't as good as, let's say, Annabelle Creation. I kind of prefer Annabelle Creation more. But I still thought it was a decent effort. I mean, it is far better than The Conjuring's last two films, which was The Curse of La Llorona and The Nuns. Far better than those two. And I thought the cast was pretty good. I thought it was a decent one. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to see what else, what other Conjuring movies we're gonna get after this. I know we're getting a Conjuring 3. We're getting a Crooked Man movie. So it should be curious to see what other Conjuring, stuff we're gonna be getting in the near future. All right, now opening tomorrow is Yesterday, which is of course the Danny Boyle music-based film, and it's about this guy played by Amish Patel who's like a struggling singer-songwriter. Who ends up, getting pretty much getting into an accident. He ends up getting hit on the head, and from what you see from the trailers, he's also missing some teeth, tooth as well. And well, in it, he's a really big fan of the Beatles. So when he wakes up one night, he pretty much wakes up in a world where the Beatles aren't around. No one does not know who the Beatles are, and pretty much the Beatles don't exist when he wakes up. So he ends up, making music as, making Beatles music as if it was, of course, his own, which in real life, if you kind of do that, you'll get sued. But it's okay in the movie world. I'm really cool that they were able to get the rights for the Beatles music, because you can't really do a Beatles movie without the Beatles music. I mean, the Beatles are just, iconic, and I think this movie looks great. I'm a big fan of Danny Boyle. I just did my top 5 favorite Danny Boyle movies this week. I like Danny Boyle's work. And also you have Lily James in this. Lily James is just awesome. A few other people. You got Kate McKinnon in this. Ed Sheeran. I think this looks really great, and I cannot wait to see this tomorrow. Alright. Now, there's not really a whole lot opening this week. There's mainly more smaller fairs. There's not even a Netflix original out this week either. So I'm gonna mainly talk about the smaller fairs that's coming out this week. Also out this week, there's the film Apolia, which is of course based on the Shakespeare play, and it stars the likes of Daisy Ridley from Star Wars fame. Naomi Watts is in this. Tom Felton, Clive Owen. I gotta say, the trailer didn't really do a whole lot for me, but it should be interesting to see what Daisy Ridley could do outside of Star Wars. Because I like Daisy Ridley in the Star Wars universe, and I thought she was good in that Murder on the Orient Express. But I really want to see her, branch out into more stuff, and, if she could, I didn't care much for the trailers, but I gotta say, Daisy Ridley looks great in this, and I think she's probably gonna give a good performance, so if she continues giving good performances like this, I can see an Oscar nomination in her future. I think she's really great. And of course, after this comes out, her next feature is Star Wars Rise of Skywalker, which comes out in December. Then, of course, she has Chaos Walking coming out. And I think she's doing a movie produced by J.J. Abrams as well. So she's going to do more stuff outside the Star Wars branch as well. So I think she's great, so I cannot wait to see what else she has up her sleeve. Alright. Also out this week, there's a film called Aurora. Now, not to be confused with the HBO series that just premiered recently. This film here is about... It doesn't really have a full synopsis, but here's what it's really about. After years apart, two sisters meet up again to undertake a profound journey together. I saw the trailer, and that kind of looks boring. I mean, it has Alicia Vikander and Ava Green. I mean, those two in a film together. why not? Sign me up. I mean, those two are pretty much two most gorgeous women in Hollywood. And like I said, the trailer didn't do a whole lot for me, but I'll probably still watch it maybe on TV or whatever. Alright, what else is out this week? Also out this week, there's a film called The Queen, not to be confused with Helen Mirren's film The Queen. But The Queen is a documentary, and here's what the doc is about. Decades before Paris is Burning and RuPaul's Drag Race, the groundbreaking documentary is about the 1967 Miss All America Kent Beauty Pageant introduced competitive drag to the world, along with LGBT icon and activist Flawless Sabrina. And in it, the documentary also has Andy Warhol as well, also one of the judges. I saw the trailer. It looked pretty decent. I mean, yeah, I do like I do like interesting docs, and I'll probably give this one a watch. There's also a film out. There's another documentary out this week called Maiden, which is a story of how Tracy Edwards, a 24-year-old cook in the charter boat, becomes the skipper of the all first ever female crew to enter the white bread round the world in 1989. And Tracy's inspirational dream was ops to on the odd size, and her male competitors thought an all-woman crew would never make it. So this documentary shows how that became to be. I saw the trailer for this, and it actually looks really interesting. I mean, I think this I don't know. I think this could probably be an interesting feature film as well. I guarantee you somewhere down the line, someone's gonna make a movie out of this. Because the documentary, from what I've seen from the trailer from the documentary, it looks like it could be an interesting feature film too. So, but the documentary looks interesting, so I'll probably give that one a shot. I mean, I don't really know a whole lot about the story of this, but hey, I'm a sucker for these true story stuff. So, all right. There's also a film called The Chambermaid, which I don't know a whole lot about. There's a film called The Other Story. There's a film called Three Peaks, which is a French film that stars Bernice Bejo from The Artist fame. There's a film called Killers Anonymous, which is a thriller that features people like Gary Oldman, Jessica Alba. And in this, here's what it's about. Tensions mount at Killers Anonymous, a support group for killers, as the members of the group try to unravel the mystery behind which one of them is responsible for the assassination attempt on a U.S. senator that has the police authorities in the state on high alert. I mean, I saw the trailer for this, and Gary Oldman won an Oscar recently for Dark Sarah, so why on earth will you do a movie like this? It looks horrible. And I like Jessica Alba once in a while, but even her in this isn't enough for me to even want to check this out. I mean, shame. Gary Oldman won his Oscar not so long ago, and he's doing a film like this. I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but the trailer just... I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll see the movie, and I don't think it's probably one of the best movies of June. Who knows about that, but it looks terrible. And yeah, I mean, you also got Sons of Anarchy guy, Tommy Flanagan is also in this too. Suki Waterhouse, who was just in Detective Pikachu, she's also in this. Ooh, I mean, maybe one of these days I'll give it a watch, but yeah. There's also the faith-based film The Other Side of Heaven 2, Fire of Faith, which is a sequel to the 2001 faith-based film. And is where John Groberg returns to Tonga for his second round of missionary adventures. This time bring his wife and family, but when their son is born critically ill, the Grobergs face the ultimate test of their faith. only to find themselves surrounded by the love and prayers of thousands of Tongans of all dominations, bearers of interreligious shrifts, which is the Groberg Mormons and all. This looks pretty sad. I mean, I have seen the original one, and the original one, by the way, had an Anne Hathaway in it, so that's pretty cool. You also got the original actor returning. I don't know if this movie will be any good, because, I mean, faith-based movies are usually hit and misses. Maybe I'll give this a shot somewhere around the line, but it doesn't really look all that great to me. But, I don't know, maybe it'll be awesome, but it does look sad, though. I mean, if you watch this movie, no matter if it's good or bad, you're probably still going to need some tissues, because, yeah. But, yeah, there's not really a whole lot out this week. Like, there's also some film called The Last Whistle out. There's a film called The 16th Episode. Article 15 comes out this week. Yeah, this week's sort of dead for films. But let me leave you guys. Which movies are you interested in checking out this week? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.